Welcome to another episode of Your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What's going down, everybody? Happy Monday. It is Monday, guys. Hope y'all had a great weekend. Man, it's another day, another time to get grinding, get going. It's a new week. It's always nice. Over here today, it has been raining, so it's one of those like grind but sleepy days. It's kind of weird. What's up with you, Jay? How you feeling, my brother?
Good.
You getting any of
Oh
our rain over here yet, or not yet?
no, it's tomorrow.
Oh, you're gonna get yours tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like kind of abnormally warm a little bit today, and then yeah, man, the dark clouds rolled in, kind of started raining, and it's been raining ever since like I want to
I
say
don't
like
miss
four
that.
4 o'clock.
I don't miss
Yeah,
that. It's
yeah,
cold here
definitely.
when it rains, so I like that.
No, yeah, yeah.
I don't
Is
like
it
that.
pretty cold for you tonight, or not as cold as it was before?
Well, I mean, when it rains, it's cold.
Yeah, I got you.
So should be. Yeah. I don't like. I used to hate when it would rain back where I used to live, because then it would be hot.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But yeah, I hope everybody did have a great weekend. In case you missed it, we did go a lot. We did have a Chef of Jeff episode for you guys on Saturday. So definitely, if you missed it, check that out. Jeff cooked up something good, like always. And then, yeah, we basically had a gym short for you guys on Friday as well from Jay. So you can check that out as well if you haven't already. That being said, we are your average day Joes. We're going to give you guys your latest sports news and sports scores. We're going to give you guys breaking trends and breaking news. We're also going to give you guys some crypto news. We're going to give you guys horoscopes, conspiracies. We got it all for you, man. We got it all. So stick with us and let's get into it. We do have a lot of sports to cover. So, Jay, let's get into it. And I guess NBA or.
Of course, it's the playoffs. That's why I got them on
Yes,
in the
sir.
background.
Yes, sir.
So the current game right now, the Nuggets, strong ass team. This is game two against the Wolves. Right now they're up 44-36 in the second, and there's about 8 minutes left until halftime. The Nuggets, strong team, dude. Led by Jokic, very strong, and they won their game on a Saturday too, just to let you know. So if they win tonight, they'll be up 2-0.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't surprise me at all. They're one of the stronger teams in in the West.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
true.
fully expect the Wolves to get one win back when they go home, but that's it.
Right, right.
Gentlemen sweep.
Man.
Yeah, easily. Let's see what else. Earlier today, the Cavs, they beat the Raptors 115-105. Light work for them. On Saturday as well, they took care of the Raptors 126-113, so they are up 2-0. I fully expect the Cavs to win that series. Probably
Yeah,
give the Raptors, maybe the Raptors can come through back in Toronto, when they'll have Drake there.
yeah,
Drake will be on the sidelines. You know how Drake always hypes up their crowd. So I
yeah.
fully
He's
expect.
kind of washed up though. He's been there. He's been going every year, so many years that they're like, he's not nobody anymore. Special.
Uh, nah, Drake is. You don't understand how the six works, man. Drake is the six.
Yeah.
Drake is the six. If he's there at their games, it'll be different.
Gotcha.
I fully expected them to win at least two. I thought that was going to go 4-2.
Uh
So
huh.
we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Right.
The Hawks, they came through today and won on a last second rally bucket by CJ McCollum. They beat the Knicks 107-106.
Yeah. By 1 point.
Yep, yep, by 1 point. And the Knicks, they beat them on Saturday, 113-102. I was very surprised at this because the Knicks, they're behind the Celtics most of the year, so I was like, oh, they're the third seed. See how they do. I would think that they would win their first two games at home, and that was a big L. That was a big L. So big up to the Hawks, man. Big up to CJ, man. He carried the slack, bro. He put up
Yeah.
what was it, 32? So shout out to him, man.
32. Okay.
Yeah, 32. So yeah, that's gonna be a weird series. I thought the Knicks would have that series in like 6. I was going to give the Hawks 2 games, but when you take one on the road, bro, that's big shit, bro. That's big shit. Now, all the Hawks really have to do is win their home games, and they should be fine this series.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But yeah, that was a big win, dude. 107-106. Big
They ain't
win.
even got Trae Young no more.
Oh, I know. Yeah, but I mean, they got good pieces for him, like so.
Do you think they'll go further this season without Trae Young, or they'll kind of always like the same?
Same. They're going anywhere. If they beat the Knicks, that will be a big achievement, so they could go to the second round. But
yeah,
that'll be a huge achievement. Believe me.
Right.
On Sunday, yesterday, the Celtics, they mollywopped the Sixers. They were up by 30, after halftime, and it was over the rest of the way.
Oh, wow.
They beat the Sixers 123-91. Thunder, they just whooped up the Suns. No challenge. They won 119-84. Magic, they beat the Pistons I was shocked. And see, this is what I mean about the number 1 seed, Detroit. Young kids, right? Going in all cocky. They lost their first game. I was like, oh shit.
That's crazy, bro.
It's not their fault. When you're young, cocky, and hey, we're the number 1 seed. That they went into that game and they just took the Magic lightly and they lost. Franz Wagner and Paulo Banchero just ate them alive, bro. And that's what I mean, because the Pistons are a young team. They were so cocky all year and oh, we're good. We got that number 1 seed. Do I still expect them to win that series? I do, but that's a big win for Orlando. All Orlando has to do now is win their home games. They went in and won game 1 against the number 1 seed in the East. But like I said, that number 1 seed, like I was telling you, this is why I was so happy when Tatum came back for the C's, because that number 1 seed is a young team. And they have to learn. They have a lot to learn. You know what I mean? Yeah. To lose your first game at home when you're the number 1 seed, that's a showing. And I'm not taking anything away from Orlando. They played their ass off, and big ups to them, man. So that's a great showing. They won 112-101, man. Big ups to them. Yeah. And then the other game, I watched this game. This team is scary, dude. This Spurs team is scary, bro. They beat the Blazers 111-98. I saw the ex-Celtic there, Luke Cornett. He backs up Wembanyama. And watching Wembanyama, he scored 35, by the way. And having De'Aaron Fox out there running the show, I was like, fuck. You know what I mean? That's a good team, dude.
Yeah.
That team can definitely challenge that Thunder team for sure. If they're all healthy, if Wembanyama's healthy and they got that same squad I saw last night playing the Thunder, woo, man, that's going to be a good fucking series, dog. Because that Spurs team is scary. I thought, because I watched the Thunder game too, and I was thinking in my head, the Thunder look cool. They don't look bad, Yeah. They look like normal. They're a well orchestrated team. They know how to play with each other. You know what I mean? They're excellent, good chemistry and everything. But this Spurs team, man, whew, that's a scary team, bro. That is a scary team. So the West got that gauntlet of teams, man. So it's gonna be interesting who comes out of the West, because also remember the Nuggets. That's a scary team too with Jokic. Yeah. But this Spurs team is it's pretty impressive, dude. They were smart to go out and get Fox there, bro, because he fits good with Wembanyama. He fits really good with Wembanyama, bro. It's pretty impressive. Yeah. It is very impressive. So they beat the Blazers 111-98. That was light work. So let me see Saturday's games. Saturday, the only game I didn't go over. Lakers, they beat the Rockets 107-98. One thing to mention about this game, obviously no Luka, no Reeves. NBA is funny. Hey, Kevin Durant is not playing today. I was like, what? So I think the NBA is just really smart sometimes, dude. You know what I mean? So they won 107-98. Do I expect KD to not play any more of the games? No. So it was very random. Very, very random, man. But let's see. Hold on. Let me put what the fuck's going on here? Why is oh, there we go. There we go. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I'm glad I pulled that up. I don't think C is here. So let me go back to that game. Yeah, so like I said, Lakers beat the Rockets 107-98. They play on Tuesday. Do I believe that KD will not be playing? No, I think he'll be playing tomorrow, and I think the Rockets will be favored. So, yeah, that should be very interesting. But the NBA is funny, man. The NBA knows what they're doing with a lot of things. So, all right, let's see what we got. All right, so now that let me see. I think that's all the NBA. Let me see. So, yeah, tomorrow night, Celtics, they'll be playing the Sixers. I think that'll be light work again. I'm not worried. That's in the bag. Spurs, like I said, that's a well-oiled machine too. I think they whoop up the Blazers tomorrow night. And Rockets, Lakers, I believe the Rockets get even tomorrow night because I believe KD does play. Because, like I said, Phantom not playing, NBA, like I said, I believe the NBA did that on purpose. And, I get it. They want to extend the series. So, yeah, that should be interesting. But, yeah, those are all the games tomorrow night. Let me pull up the next stuff. Hold on 1 second. All right. So, that's all NBA. Let's see. I'm gonna tell you right now. We got to go into the NHL playoffs because that's the next thing going on. NHL is since the NBA playoffs are on, NHL playoffs they're going off too. So here I'm gonna pull up NHL right now. Let's see. So we have 3 current games. The Hurricanes and Senators. Hurricanes, I believe they beat the Senators 3-2. And that's at the end of the second overtime. So, man, hey, shout out to the Hurricanes, man. That's double overtime. Shit, good win. I think that's a win. I don't think. Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured something happened. I don't know. I was like, but I did all NBA, so it's good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. All right, and then next, the Stars. They're beating the Wild 2-1. Still have the whole third period left. That is on ESPN, by the way. The Oilers and the Ducks locked in at 2. They're still in the second period. 7 minutes left. Still got the whole third period there. And then the game earlier today, the Flyers, they beat the Penguins 3-0. And that means over the weekend, the Philadelphia Flyers are up 2-0. So you see what I mean about the playoffs, how they coincide? The NHL playoffs started right when the NBA playoffs started. I mean, I told you this is why I believe that that contract with TNT went out. Because this happened the past few years. I was like, damn, man, why did NHL and NBA really have like the same schedule? You know? So, yeah, man. But yeah, so. Oh, and that game did go final. Hurricanes beat the Senators 3-2 in double overtime, which means Carolina has a 2-0 lead as well.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So both the Hurricanes and the Flyers both have a 2-0 lead.
Nice.
Yes, sir. All right. That is NHL. So from NHL, we'll go MLB. We got to go MLB. It's very important.
Yes, sir.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see if anything is trending. By the way, I went over your Lakers stuff just to let you know. I know you were probably excited that they won.
Yeah, that's what I heard last. And then it's storming out here today, so basically.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, no. So they I was talking about how they had a phantom Kevin Durant injury. The NBA smart. So Kevin Durant instead he didn't play that game, and I was like, what's going on? But
Yeah.
he's playing the next game. You see how smart the NBA is?
Yeah.
Because because Luca and Reeves were out, so like I bet you they were like, hey, no. So
Yeah.
he is playing the next game for some odd reason. I don't know, some phantom. I don't even know what they said. Like, oh yeah, he's not playing today. I was like, huh? But yeah,
Watch.
NBA
I bet
smart.
you Luka's gonna play next game too.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be something like that.
Yeah.
But I believe KD doesn't have an injury. Luca, I know is
Yeah.
injured. So that's
Yeah.
what I mean. Exactly. They'll be like, "Hey, Luka Doncic is back. Oh, guess who's back? Kevin Durant." And I
Did
believe that
LeBron do
the
any work
Rockets.
that game or not?
I mean, uh, let me pull. Let me before I get into MLB, I'll pull up his stat for you. No, not really. The guy who did the most work, and I'll tell you right now, the guy who did the most work, Luke Kennard.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Luke
he had
Kennard coming out of
27
clutch.
points. He had 27 points.
They were. I just read this whole article about how
Luke
he was
Kennard.
such a great pickup, and he's such a great player for them that he's so undervalued, on their squad, but he's really a good player.
Well, that's because he actually started.
Yeah, that's
So he
what I'm saying.
started, and yeah, but when obviously Luca and Reeves aren't there, when Luca and Reeves are there, he's on the bench. So
Yeah.
that's the difference. But yeah, he
Right.
had 27 points. He carried them. Yeah, he carried the team.
That's crazy.
Do I believe he does that again? No, but hey, big ups to Luke Kennard.
How many points did LeBron have?
19? 19.
Oh, so he wasn't. He was still up there. It's not like he was underperforming.
Well, I mean, their whole team had so Aiton had 19, Smart had 15, Hachimura had 14.
Oh, okay.
So they all had right there, and then Luke Kennard had 27. That was the difference.
Makes sense.
So I don't think anyone predicted that. No one. I didn't even. I was like, huh? Luke Kennard? He's old school. I was
know,
like,
right?
what is he doing here? I was like, what?
Right?
I didn't even know he was on the Lakers. I really had no idea.
Yeah.
I was like, Luke Kennard off the bench? All right.
It's a good pickup.
Do I believe they win next game? No. KD's in there. So, yeah, I believe KD scores 30 and make that a wrap. Like I said, NBA smart. You want the Lakers in that do I think the Lakers win the series? I don't know. But it'll be a long series. You know what I mean? I think it'll be a long series.
Yeah, for sure.
If the Rockets get one in LA, then like I said, anytime you get one on the road, that's all you need, because then you just have to win at home. That's it.
Right.
So yeah, we'll see tomorrow. They play tomorrow, just to let you know.
Okay.
I believe they play after the Celtics.
Real quick, we got VR Boy Mole in the house saying hello. How you doing? What up, VR Boy Mole? Yeah, that's
Going on
MLB time.
Yes, it is. 2 current games. We got the A's and Mariners locked in at 3, and it's the top of the 8th. Blue Jays are beating the Angels 4-2, and we're still in the bottom of the 7th. So those are 2 current games going on right now. Red Sox beat the Tigers 8-6. Astros beat the Guardians 9-2. The Reds, they beat the Rays 6-1. Marlins beat the Cardinals 5-3. Braves beat the Nationals 9-4. Orioles, they beat the Royals in 12 innings, 7-5. Cubs beat the Phillies 5-1. And the Dodgers whooped the Rockies 12-3. Nothing new. Nothing out of ordinary.
Exactly.
Dodger team is strong.
Yeah. We all know that.
Same thing every year. Yeah, nothing new. All right.
Give us any weekend games that you might want to talk about.
And what, MLB?
Yeah.
I didn't watch any over the weekend. The Rockies beat the Dodgers 9-6.
Yeah.
That's probably why what happened today.
Yeah, exactly.
They're probably really pissed off about that.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah. The Padres beat the Angels 4-1.
Nice.
The A's beat the White Sox 7-6 in 11 innings. And I'll say the Giants beat the Nationals in 12 innings 7-6. Those are the
Nice.
games on the weekend I would have watched.
Yeah, 100%.
Too much NBA now, bro. It's a NBA playoff, so
Oh, yeah.
baseball's not existing right now because the NBA playoffs.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Cool. And did you have any NFL trending news at all? I know that you said that the draft is about to happen, right?
Yeah, the draft is, I believe, the 23rd. Nothing trending in it, but
3 days.
I believe it's the 23rd, the NFL draft. Let me check. Let me see the countdown. Oh, there is one thing trending. I forgot this was on the weekend. A.J. Brown likely to be traded to the Patriots June 1st.
Oh, really? Damn.
They've been wanting A.J. Brown since last year, I remember. A.J.
really?
Brown is a big wide receiver who, if he plays right, would fit in the Patriots system.
Uh-huh.
He's a big wide receiver. You know what I mean? And that's something that they would need. He'd basically be taking Stephon Diggs' place, except, he's more of a different receiver than Diggs. Because remember, they got rid of Diggs. So
yeah, he's not better than Diggs. He just plays different, right?
It depends how you look at it. I think if Diggs is more of that explosive wide receiver with really good hands, A.J. Brown's that receiver that if you throw him the ball, he's going to catch it, but he's not going to be explosive like Diggs. He's going to catch the ball and go. He's a different route runner than Diggs.
Gotcha.
So A.J. Brown's he's a good wide receiver, and I think they want him because they need a veteran wide receiver like that. They wanted him last year, I remember, but they couldn't get him. So this year it looks like the Eagles are going to get rid of him because he doesn't want to play there.
Right.
I think like I said, I think he would fit excellent in the Patriots system, especially with McDaniels running it. And obviously Drake May will work with him because he worked well with Diggs last year. It was awesome. Yeah. And AJ is someone who wants the ball. The thing with the Eagles, remember, they were so, their offense was so stagnant, and he was so mad about it. If he goes to New England, which I believe Schefter says he's going to New England June 1st, which I believe Adam Schefter always reports all the stuff, he will get a lot of balls thrown to him in New England because why? He'll be the number one wide receiver.
Yeah.
And that's what he wants. And shit,
right.
We could use A.J. Brown. Like I said, he's a big dude. He's a big wide receiver, man. So I think he'd be a great pickup for them.
Right.
So, yeah, that is the NFL news. And, yes, I believe the draft starts the 23rd. I'm excited. Okay. Yes, yeah. I'm excited. Round 1. Looks like the Raiders are going to keep their pick. And hopefully I'm guessing they choose the dude, Fernando Mendoza. I believe that's who they choose. I could be totally wrong. And then something happens that day and they choose someone else or they trade the pick. I don't know, but we'll see. We will see, man. The draft is always very, very intriguing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man, for sure. So.
All right, let's move on and get into that Premier League.
Oh, there is Premier League, huh? Let's see who played. I'll start off with, let's go to the first one. Arsenal. Oh. Well, it looks like they're tied, buddy. They're not number 1 no more. They lost to Man City again. Damn. So this is the second time they lost to Man City in the past few weeks. And then that tie with Sporting does not help them. So Man City has risen and they are tied now. Wow. Well, Crazy. Sorry, buddy. No, not really. We predicted this downfall for a while now, remember? We saw the trend and my homegirl was like, this is where they start to go.
Yep.
and
Yep.
she was on the money with it. All right. Let's see. So I don't have to do Man City because they played Arsenal. All right. So they're locked in, tied. Man U, they played Chelsea and they won 1-0. So big ups to Man U.
Yep.
Let's see. Liverpool. Liverpool played Everton and they won 2-1. All right. Showing they got a little heart. They won
Yep.
2-1. Yes, sir.
Very nice.
All
Very
right.
nice.
So yeah, those are, let me see. I think that's all. That's all the get. Yep, that's it. That's all the ones for the weekend. So yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. So I think that is all Jay's sports right
I
there.
think so. Let me see. Yeah, I'd say so. That's it.
Then let's move on and get into that UFC action. Let's see what happened in UFC on Saturday. So you had your lightweight. This was the main event. Your first fight was your lightweights, Thiago Moses against Gage Young, and that Gage Young won that one, decision round 3. Good for him. Then you had your women flyweight, Jasmine Jazudovikis against Karine Silva, and Jasmine won that one, decision round 3. I did not call that one right. Lightweight, right before that, it was Mandel Nalo against Jai Herbert, and Jai Herbert won that one. That was a knockout, round 1, second minute. Then you had your bantamweight co-main event. It was Kyler Phillips against Charles Jourdain, and Charles Jourdain, he won in decision of round 3 for that one. And your very first fight of the night, or I'm sorry, your very first fight, your main event of the night. That was your welterweights. It was Gilbert Burns against Mike Malute. And by the way, this fight was in Canada, and Mike Malute was Canadian. And Mike Malute took it, round 3 knockout. I saw the whole fight. That was the one I did watch. Gilbert Burns, he is a respected fighter. He was a good fighter, but man, even with all that muscle, he just cannot get it done lately. And he lost to Mike Malute. Malute just kept uppercutting him and getting shots in, and Gilbert just couldn't hang with him, man. And probably because he has no stamina either. He's a big dude without stamina. So that's what happened. But he lost, and Canadian dude won. So yeah, that is your UFC Saturday results, and that is pretty much all our sports news for today. We have Clungo Jones in the house. What up, Clungo Jones? How are you? That's from Twitch. And let's move on now and get into our breaking news and trending topics, starting with, I guess we can go over, Jay, let's go over the bill. What's going down with this fraud bill?
Oh, I gotta pull it up. Hold on. Let's see what we got. So, obviously, you know what Nick Shirley's been doing, right?
Yeah.
So the California bill is sparking a lot of clash over like someone like Nick Shirley into the hospice fraud. You know what I mean? So we have so in the LA area, hospices, there are 447 of them, 23 home health agencies, and suspected 600 million in Medicare fraud. 600 million. And Nick Shirley's videos, he's I've actually watched a few of them. Have you watched them? And
yeah, I have
literally.
Oh
yeah, so he's literally. Oh, you got it in the background. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can play it when you're done talking about it.
Oh yeah. So I mean, like he's basically going to certain spots. Like he went to one spot, and it had just one of the random broken down like little motels, and like all brand new Beamers and Benzes. You know what I mean? And he just exposed the shit out of it, bro. You know what I mean? Like it was kind of crazy, man. The fraudulent operations he was trying to get someone to talk to him too, and I was like, this was the one video I saw, and I was like, oh shit, man. Like they, obviously just ignoring him going out, but like I was like, man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So obviously the federal officials are cracking down on this now. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously 600 million, that's a pretty penny. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It said a lot of the tactics were fake addresses, handing out $600 TVs in poor neighborhoods to enroll like healthy people, using funds for luxury homes. Like a lot of stuff is like it's crazy, man. So they're really trying to what they did in Minnesota, they're trying to do here now in Cali. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, JD Vance, he has a whole task force on this, just to let you know.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, obviously Nick Shirley is a big contributor to this, but that's why California is trying to pass this bill. You know what I'm saying? That bill of garbage.
Right.
They don't want to get all exposed, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy, man. But at least they've halted the 447 hospices and the 23, home health agencies in LA. We're talking just LA. That's just LA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So it's crazy. It is crazy, man. You know what I mean? It is crazy. But that's why they're trying to pass that bill ASAP. Because yeah, Nick Shirley went ham on them, man. So a lot of money going through here, bro. You already know, man.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let me play a little bit of this video. Let's see what
yeah, play it. I wonder if it's the one I saw.
This one's like
one I saw.
Yeah, because this one's like let me see. Should I do you want me to do the one where he's like running around trying to like interview politicians and they're like hiding from him, or should I just do the one where he did the Fox News interview about the whole thing?
Either one, bro. Either one. Really doesn't matter,
Let me show you this one then, guys.
Yeah, he has so many videos that you could just pick one. You know what I mean? He has so many videos.
Check this out. This is him in California trying to, it's pretty cool because he has basically all these the people he's going after, all the like people that sponsored the bill and put that they they don't want him going after.
Oh, okay.
This is the video.
Yeah.
Check it out.
How you guys doing? We just want to ask you about the bill and why you guys would pass this bill that really is an attack on free speech.
I am not even sure what you're talking about.
Really?
You said an author. I don't think
Yes.
that's
Did you sign to pass this bill? The AB 26?
No, I don't know what
24?
you're talking about.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
You do not.
No,
Are you
guys
serious?
are just talking about something.
We're talking about something random. Okay. Sasha, how are you doing? We just want to ask you about the bill AB 2624. Why would you sign off on that? It's a direct violation of the First Amendment, and it makes it harder for people to expose fraud here.
We have Ledge Counsel. They check the constitutionality of all our bills as we're writing them. I work on fraud issues. You'd know that if you look at some of the work I did on the budget subcommittee.
Amazing. So Mia Bonta, her husband's Attorney General of the Attorney General of California, and it was only until I exposed fraud that they actually cracked down on the fraud and made some arrests here, especially with the hospices. And do you know that if this bill were to pass, it'd make it illegal for someone to go after fraud, especially if it's based off of immigrants, for instance, the Armenians in California?
No, I think that that's a misinterpretation of the bill, but I'm happy to talk with you more about it. And fraud investigations into fraud is something that's been happening for a very long time. The Attorney General handles those cases. This is an ongoing issue.
It's a little weird that the wife of the Attorney General, Mia Bonta, is now pushing this bill that literally goes against the First Amendment.
No, I actually don't. I don't think that this bill violates the First Amendment. I mean,
Really?
that's the whole purpose. We have Ledge Counsel and Ledge attorneys that talk with us about this. Constitutionality is really important to the work.
So your bill criminalizes publication of images recorded in public. Do you believe the government has the right to punish journalists for filming in public space?
No, I think that is a complete misinterpretation of actually the piece of legislation.
That is not. That's literally what happened. Speaker Rivas, how are you doing? What do you think about the Stop Nick Shirley Act? AB 2624.
I don't know anything about it.
And do you think there's any conflict of interest there with Mia Bonta and her husband being the AG? That just shows you everything you need to know. These people won't even answer the questions. So you signed off, you're a co-author of the AB 2624 bill. What made you want to sign off on this bill that would literally make it so NGOs don't have to disclose their money?
Yeah, we'd have to go back and look at the materials from that committee hearing.
Okay, and what, for instance, just answer the question. Why does your bill apply to organizations receiving taxpayer money? Shouldn't publicly funded entities have more transparency, not less?
Restate the question?
Yeah, so entities that receive money from the government, shouldn't there be more transparency and not less?
I think we want to make sure that we are being accountable to public funds.
Yes, and so you sign off on a bill that would make that harder to have transparency.
Well, I don't think I see it that way. I think that we're making sure that, like, all of our systems are able to get the money out to community and that there's transparency and accountability incorporated.
But you're literally signing off on a bill that would make it for less transparency, sir.
That's debatable, and I don't
It's
agree.
not debatable. They're going for immigration-based services. They're trying to make it harder for money to be disclosed.
Thanks.
Look,
Man, they're hella dodging everything, bro. That's crazy.
They have to.
Wow.
They have to. They got to protect everything. They're trying to keep everything going. It's California, bro. You should know this.
Yeah.
I live in Cali. You live in Cali. There's a lot of money and fraud going through there, clearly.
Yeah.
So they're trying. He's talking about. It's funny because he refers to the Nick Shirley Act, and it's talking about himself. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
I know.
But yeah, they're a lot to crack down on them, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a trip, man. But
Right.
a lot going on, man. It's scary. It's kind of scary, man.
It is for sure.
Always suspected that, though. You know that. I've always suspected that, at least. I think we all have. You know.
Right. Right.
I think we all have, honestly.
Yeah, they're all like. It looks like they're all like tied in together, and they're all like. It's almost like
Of course they are.
this whole big secret. You know what I mean? And they're trying to.
It's not a
they're
big
not trying to
secret.
expose
It's like if you have a squad and someone's trying to take you down, right? You guys all got to hold down the fort, no matter what's going on. And then you have different, say, levels. You know, you have your first level, second level, third level. You have, and that's what I mean. If he can manage to get past this part, you still got way more people up to go.
Right.
Too many in the ladder to climb. Too many.
That's true.
So they're gonna do everything they can to try to pass that. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, yeah, we'll see. I don't know if they're gonna be able to. Who knows? But he'll be in a lot of trouble, and he won't be able to do that no more if they pass it. Obviously.
Yeah.
And that says enough. That to me, that says enough. That says enough. If they're passing something like that, you know.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Nick Shirley's big time if they're passing a bill with his name in it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, but I mean, just the fact to do that, like, you know, to take away, that's basically his career, right?
Right.
Come on, man. Like, really? You're gonna do that? This is like, it's like a kid coming up. You're really gonna do that? Because he's looking into what you're doing with money. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, actually.
Right.
It's actually bullshit, to tell you the truth, but that's how I feel.
Yeah. But you know, I mean, like Nick Shirley's right, because it is the violation of the First Amendment, and I'm surprised that they're like, how can you pass a bill?
Because federal and state. This is why they have federal and state. You realize that, right? That's why they're able to do stuff like that, because states have their own laws. Now, federal, they have to figure out how to counteract that.
Right.
That's why JD Vance has a whole task force. Gotcha. So this is what I mean. This is now we're getting into art of war shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why they have federal and state on purpose for stuff like this. This is crazy.
So basically, they're just making it so that Nick Shirley can't investigate it, but the feds can still investigate them.
Feds can, but not Nick Shirley, just anyone off the street like him.
Yeah, nobody could like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like me and you. Hey, you know what? I saw some fraudulent hospices over here. Let's go do this. We couldn't be able to do that now. We could, as of now, we could. But if this passes, no way.
Yeah.
We fucked.
Because from what it sounded like it passed. That's why he's asking him. It didn't pass yet. It's just like a vote.
No, it didn't pass. Did it? No.
Because the way he was talking about it, like it sounded like why he's like, why would you do that? Why would you sign off on this? Da, 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 you know.
Well, no, they all. That's what I mean. They're all signing off on it, but I don't think it passed. If it passed, he'd be in jail.
Because not yet. Because maybe now he's just going after the people asking him why they passed it, but he's not going after the fraud at this moment. You know, he's just going after.
He already exposed the fraud, bro. That's what I'm saying. If it passed, they're putting that guy in jail right now. He can't. He's not allowed to even do what he just did.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, and then we got Emilio in
I
the
don't think
house. And
this goofy ass bill didn't pass, right? No, I don't think it did. No,
I hope not.
I don't think no, because like I said, the first second this does pass, he'll be like I said, he'll be put in jail.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think it. What the fuck?
While you're looking at that, I'm just going to read Emilio's in the house saying the nerve of these politicians stealing taxpayer
Ex-
money with businesses and fining you for exposing them. Bunch of
Exactly.
corrupt thieves.
Thank you. Exactly. Common sense right here. Yeah, nothing says anything about it passing. Everyone signed off on it in California. I'll tell you that. That's why he's interviewing everyone, but nothing has said like that it has passed. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
But everyone he was talking about all authored and signed off on it for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. Anyway, let's move on then and get into our next trending topic. So we got news out of Japan earlier today, and it looks like they had a earthquake, and that I guess that triggered tsunami warnings across the West Coast, including I believe California. And yeah, kind of crazy stuff. There was a tsunami warning. It said that Japan, there was an earthquake. It was a 7.7 magnitude earthquake. And yeah, that's pretty crazy because 7.7 is already pretty large. But yeah, it says that Japan remains on high alert aftershocks after its meteorological agency warned of an increased risk of a large earthquake measuring 8.0 or higher in the next week. It comes after thousands of people were urged to seek higher ground in an earthquake-prone country. The undersea activity of the Iwate prefecture triggered a string of tsunami warnings in the region and tremors as far away as the capital, Tokyo. One resident said everyone ran after the earthquake alert sounded. The tsunami warnings were then downgraded to advisories, and the lowest, which was the lowest level. People are still warned to remain away from the coast. And yeah, waves reached heights of 80 centimeters, and no injuries or major damage were reported. Really, the UN's nuclear watchdog said it had informed by Japanese officials that no abnormalities occurred in the country's nuclear facilities. Thank God, So yeah, that's kind of what it looks like just happened not too long ago, but they did have a pretty big earthquake. Japan, though, being where it is, it's one of the countries that's really built up to withstand most earthquakes, and that's why I'm not surprised that they don't have much injuries or anything. 7.7. If you had a 7.7 earthquake right now hitting San Francisco area, where we are prone to that because of the San Andreas fault, I think we would have a lot of our infrastructure crumbling because I don't think they'd be able to withstand that kind of a magnitude earthquake. We don't have the buildings that Japan does that are all, maybe the newer buildings, but we have a lot of old infrastructure that wouldn't be able to withstand that, in my opinion. And Emilio2331 says, I just started following the story. Big ups to you guys for talking about this. This is Nick Shirley.
Of course. It's very important. People need to know this stuff. Well, we're from Cali too, so we got to put on.
Definitely.
It's very important. You know what I'm saying? Very important.
Cool. Let's move on then and get into our next trending topic. Jay, SpaceX, what you got for us?
Oh, you want me to go again? Oh, hold on. I just did the Nick Shirley one.
Oh no, but then I just did mine a second ago. You don't remember?
No. What'd you do?
Huh?
What'd you do? Oh, the Japan one. Yeah. I got you. Yeah. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Right.
You want me to go SpaceX? You said.
SpaceX.
All right. So SpaceX, the Falcon 9 booster hits the 600th landing milestone, bro. That's big, bro. Damn, bro. SpaceX making moves.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a big achievement. They've had 496 drone ship landings and 104 on landing zones.
Yeah.
Elon Musk called it a lot of rocket landings, but you know what I mean? This is a big milestone for Falcon 9s, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is yeah. The first landing was in December 2015 now, with over 639 launches and one booster flying 34 times. This fuels Starlink's growth to more than 11,800 satellites. Wow.
crazy.
Damn. That is crazy. Man, Elon's making moves, bro. We got a lot going on, man. That's why when he talks, like, especially a lot about space, it's like he really is focused on everything within the next few years. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's pretty
Right.
impressive, actually. Pretty fucking impressive.
Definitely.
But yeah, this is big. This is big stuff, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty cool. I mean, yeah, I can't wait till the stock goes public. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they're doing so many big things. I think that's a stock to definitely invest in.
Well, obviously, you know what I mean. But it's the valuation is $1 trillion valuation, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
It's like the biggest thing out there right now, right? Every time we hear the news,
Yes.
like it's something about
Without a
SpaceX.
doubt. Without a doubt, bro. Without a doubt. It's not even close. That it's major, major, major.
Definitely.
Elon making moves always. Elon's always making moves.
Yep.
It's always a big thing, man. It's
It
a good
is.
thing, though.
No,
It's
yeah,
a very
for sure.
good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's a very good thing.
Cool. All right. Let's move on to our next trending topic. I got some business news. Jay, you might have heard about this. You might have not. This is kind of big, though, I guess. This is Apple news in the business news sector, and it looks like we have Tim Cook stepping down as Apple CEO. Did you hear about that, Jay?
No.
Yeah, man.
Makes sense. I wouldn't doubt it.
So you guys probably want to know, who is Tim Cook's successor? Well, it is a guy by the name of John Turnus, and he has the mind of an engineer, the soul of an innovator, and the heart to lead with integrity and with honor. And that's what Tim Cook said about this new gentleman that's going to be taking his place. But yeah, so John Turnus is set to take over as the tech manufacturer CEO later this year. And then Tim Cook says he will be stepping down. Cook will transition to executive chairman of the company's board of directors. The company said the transition followed a thoughtful long-term succession planning process and was unanimously approved by the board of directors. It has been the greatest privilege of my life to be the CEO of Apple and to have been trusted to lead such an extraordinary company, Cook said in a statement. He said, "I love Apple with all my being, and I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to work with a team of such ingenious, innovative, creative, and deeply caring people who have been unwavering in their dedication to enriching the lives of our customers and creating the best products and services in the world," he added. So yeah, the leadership shakeup marks the first change in the company's chief executive position in 15 years when Cook replaced Apple co-founder Steve Jobs. Turnus will take over as CEO on September 1st, leading the company into its next phase of innovation. He will also join the board of directors upon assuming the role. So yeah, guys, that is our business news. Tim Cook stepping down as Apple CEO. So yeah, kind of crazy.
It's interesting. Well, that dude's an engineer. He's worked on every one of the Apple products, so I get that part. But I mean, CEO, man, you gotta have a mouthpiece. You gotta do, there's a lot of things you have to do. Like he's the engineer. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I've never heard the guy speak in my life.
Right.
So being the engineer, obviously, he's going AI era for sure. We already know that. He's going to get Apple far ahead because he's worked on everything that they've done. But see, Steve Jobs, remember, very, very innovative and very well spoken. I've never heard a word this guy has said in life.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? So he has the mind for it. But, CEO, you have to be, you got to have that mouthpiece too. So, this is going to be interesting. going to be very interesting.
Yeah. Hopefully that guy still believes in privacy policies and all the other stuff that Apple's known for.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But he's worked on everything. So that's what I mean. Obviously, knowing that's a good thing. But like I said, CEO's a different position, man. Like I said, you got to be the outspoken one
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
So I'm curious to see. I've never even heard the guy speak.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the cool thing is, like I said, he's worked on everything that they've done since the iPod. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. That's understandable. You know what I mean? So I get it.
Yeah, he'll know.
So-
He'll have a lot of knowledge about all the terminology and stuff. You know?
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, I'm sure he's going to get whatever they're working on into the AI era for sure.
Right. Right.
He's got the mind of it. That's what I mean. The mind is there. The mouthpiece, I don't know, because I've never heard him speak.
Right.
I don't know about, I don't know. Tim Cook is, what is he becoming now? Is he's moving up, right? Is he moving up or is he?
Yeah, he's
moving
gonna
down?
be. He's gonna be like the chairman of the board of directors or something like that.
Oh, so he's still okay. Okay, so he's still there. It's not like he's leaving out. Okay.
He's actually. I mean, if you're the chairman of the board of directors, you're basically the top guy now of everything.
Exactly.
Like, he's basically
That's what
putting
I'm
himself
saying.
in a higher position.
So exactly. So he just so he's still gonna be high up there. Okay,
he's gonna be controlling the whole damn thing now, bro. He's like,
So
I'm taking it off.
exactly. No. So I get it now. He still wants to be the one talking. Also, but this guy that he put up there is the brains.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The innovator, the engineer. So okay. So he's still gonna be okay. I got it. He's not really like, I get it. I thought he was like leaving. Okay.
Nah.
That makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it.
Exactly. All right, guys, that is your business news. So yeah, Apple, Tim Cook stepping down and moving on up to a higher, better place for him. Let's move on and get into Jay's next trending topic. Jay, what went down in Mexico at the tourism spot?
This is terrible, man. This is something I want to go visit one day for sure. You know, this is one place in Mexico I've never been. There was a big shooting at Teotihuacan, the pyramids there. Like, I've always wanted to go to these areas because of, like, you know, the alien activity and everything. And big shooting, bro. Like, this fucked up, dude. Like, I'm like, holy shit, come on, man. You know what I mean? But apparently, yeah, a shooting left a Canadian woman dead, 4 others injured, including like Colombian, Russian, and Canadian nationals after the attacker shot himself at the scene. Like, bro, you can't even go to like this type of area without, I don't know if that was cartel. I have no idea. You know what I mean? But man, that's, crazy, man. You know what I mean? But I have a feeling it's something cartel. Why wouldn't it be?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, like then this is a spot I would love to go.
Yeah, but what? Because I never, like, cartel usually doesn't. They don't go after tourists, especially Canadian.
Exactly. I know they don't. So I believe someone pissed them off. That's what I believe. And then how else do you get your point across? You go to a tourist spot like that and they killed 1, injured 4, and then killed themselves. I was like, come on, man. This is like an ancient site too. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell, bro? Who does this? I believe, I don't know exactly what happened but I believe it's a cartel thing. That's my take. Who else would do something like this at an ancient spot like this? Who's dumb enough to do that at an ancient spot like this? I believe that's a cartel move for sure. Without a doubt. Yeah. Without a doubt. You know what I mean? Like, that's bullshit. Makes me mad, dude. Makes me mad when I hear shit like that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, but regardless, he got taken down. He's dead, so he can't speak for himself anyway. But yeah. I don't like hearing about shit like that, especially at an ancient site like that, bro. Like, that's uncalled for, bro.
I know.
You know, it's bullshit. You know, and it's not like they have anyone patrolling these sites. Let's say, you know. Right. So, yeah, man.
Very true. Very true.
Crazy. crazy stuff, man. Like that's a site I really want to visit too.
Yeah, me
I've
too.
always wanted to visit it. I remember watching it 2 years ago on Ancient Aliens.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they always talk about Telltale Wakanda. I was like, oh man, that looks crazy,
I know.
But yeah, man, shooting there like this, is some bullshit, bro.
Yep. It is what it is.
Yeah, pretty much. Sucks though.
Yes, it does. All right, let's move on and get into our next trending topic and some celebrity news. So, Jay, do you know who Patrick Muldoon is? Muldoon.
Yeah, I do.
He was in Starship Troopers, Days of Our Lives,
Yeah.
Melrose Place.
Yeah, I know
He
who that
has passed away today at the age of 57. Very sad. But yeah, it says that well, it doesn't say anything about it, but it says that yeah, he is basically I actually knew him from Melrose Place. That's the first time I really ever seen him, and then Starship Troopers, which was a pretty cool movie. He played in that. But it says that he died suddenly. This was yesterday morning, and he died from a heart attack. He was 57. And yeah, he was born in San Pedro, California, graduated from USC, where he played Trojan footballs. He played for the Trojans. He started his acting career while still in college with a 2-episode arc on the sitcom Who's the Boss. Shortly after his 91 graduation, he landed a 3-episode reoccurring role on Saved by the Bell. Muldoon originated the role of Austin Reed on Days of Our Lives, which he played from 92 to 95 and again from 2011 to 2012. He also recurred on Melrose Place as the villainous Richard Hart from season 3 to 5 and starred in a slew of TV movies in the late 1990s and 2000s. Kind of sucks. He died, but RIP to him and, condolences to his family. He was a known actor, so I'm sure a lot of people will be grieving for him. Very sad, very sad. You seen him? Have you ever seen Melrose Place? You seen Melrose Place, right? Heather Locklear?
I don't remember that. I remember the Starship Troopers.
Yeah, Starship Troopers, yeah.
But I don't. Melrose Place is like very hazy in my head.
Is it Melrose Place? Basically,
Days of Our Lives was on like every day. Like I didn't watch it, but that was like something that was always on. So yeah, like I never watched that stuff, but a lot of girls like that stuff. That soap opera stuff.
I just remember because I think my sister used to watch like Beverly Hills 90210 always. So
see, I remember that. I just don't. Yeah, I don't remember the other one.
I think weird. After that Beverly Hills 90210 show is when Melrose Place was coming on, and it was kind of like raunchy a little bit. So they had it I think around 9 p.m. or something on Fox. Yeah, man, it was one of those raunchy.
Kind of raunchy, bro. You said raunchy, bro. Okay.
One of those kind of shows.
That was very random.
Jay, before we move on, you want to give us a quick update on this game that you're watching?
Yeah, it'll be the movie of the night today.
Oh, okay. So let's get into it.
Unless you want me, I can't. I could put on a movie actually, but I was.
You know what? Since this actor just died, maybe we could just do him. I mean.
Yeah. That's fine. That's actually a better idea. But I will give the update on the game.
Okay.
Yeah. But that actor, we'll talk about it after. But let's see. Denver, they're up 80-79. About 5 minutes left in the third. Jokic, by the way, I guarantee you that's the MVP this year in my head.
Why do you think so?
Oh, that dude! Are you kidding? Are you joking? That dude single-handedly? Did you look at his numbers? Are you kidding?
I think it's his numbers.
Oh my God, dude! That dude dominated all year, bro.
Oh damn! Okay.
That dude without him, that team goes to shit.
Yeah.
Literally, bro. I'm not even messing with you. Jokic was a beast this year, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just being factual, bro. Dunk that. Oh, nice. Jamal Murray.
Jamal.
But that Nuggets team is scary, bro. But I'll tell you this, man. I think that Spurs team is the scariest, bro. Out of all the teams I've seen in the West, that Spurs team is just it's nuts, bro. You know?
The Spurs.
Yeah. But this team, the reason this team is scary is because of Jokic.
Yeah, I believe
That's why they're scary. But that, like I said, that Spurs team is they're gonna be you give them a few years, bro, like of gelling with each other, like Fox and Wemby and all them. Oh man, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a big problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a big problem. But yeah, this Jokic is one of the best players. He's one of the best players I've seen, bro.
Yeah, I mean he's like he's like a better version. Not better, different.
Look how easy that is. The thing is, he could do that, or he could shoot a three.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He's
like a hybrid. To me, he's almost like a hybrid version of like a Shaquille O'Neal, but he could do everything. You know what I mean? Because he's hella big.
I love Shaq.
He can shoot threes.
I love Shaq, but Shaq was just dominant.
Yeah,
like you said, this guy can shoot. He can pass. He can do everything.
And he's dominant as well. You know,
but a different dominant.
No,
Shaq was dominant where you needed three people to jump on him just so he wouldn't dunk it.
Right.
This guy, when he gets double teamed, that pass is right out crisp, or he's shooting the ball. Like he's like, it's very impressive. His IQ is very high, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? And the crazy part is that he goes at his own pace. It's not like he's going to outrun you. He's not the biggest, and he's just excellent IQ at basketball, bro.
Yeah, he knows how to control the game.
Yes, he really does. You could run off, and that's why they always run offense through Jokic. That's what I mean when I say MVP. He should be the MVP this year. His numbers were insane, bro. Insane. I believe he averaged a triple-double this year, without a doubt. Definitely. And when he won the MVP, he had better numbers this year. So I believe he should be the MVP. That's my take on it. Definitely. Oh, nice. Oh, come on, dude. Come on. All that move for that.
What's the score right now?
85-79 Nuggets.
Okay. So, yeah. And it's fourth quarter?
No, third.
Okay, so there's still another quarter to go. We'll keep you guys updated. Yeah, we'll keep you guys updated on this game before the end of the show. We'll definitely give you guys one last little quick update. We'll probably be in the fourth quarter by then, probably almost by the end of the game. So
yeah,
definitely we'll see.
But this is an exciting series, regardless. For the past couple of years, I've always I love watching these two teams play each other. Right. It's very impressive, very impressive. If the Celtics didn't beat the daylights out of the Sixers, I would have put on a Nuggets jersey just because.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't have a Jokic jersey. It's an old school one. It's a Carmelo jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, Jokic is just he's insane good, bro. He's been one of the people that I've enjoyed watch play basketball, dude. He's really a good player, man. Really good player.
Right. Definitely.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Look at the maneuvers, bro. Look at Jokic, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
The Joker. But yeah.
We got Zach in the house saying, Jay, where is the hose at?
Everywhere, my brother. Everywhere. You let me know what city and I got you. But so RIP to dude. I forgot his name again. What was his name?
Patrick Muldoon.
So we're gonna do his movies and shows, right?
Yep.
So
let's start.
My favorite. I'll say I'm gonna go with Saved by the Bell. So he played. I remember him on Saved by the Bell because he stole Kelly Kapowski from Zach Morris.
Right. I remember that.
And his name was Jeff, by the way. I remember him vividly because I was like, they used to always say in the show, "Oh, that scumbag Jeff stole Kelly from Zach."
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's that's one of the first times I saw him in like something I was like, and I didn't put it together until later. Like, oh, that's the same guy, you know. But
Yep.
yeah, and Saved by the Bell, that was obviously without a doubt my favorite show, one of my favorite shows growing up. You know,
Okay.
like I didn't watch cartoons, you know that, and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that right there was like my cartoon.
I thought you said you watched G.I. Joe.
Well, yeah, okay, but that's like, you know, you don't get to watch it. That's like on when you're eating cereal and then you leave.
Oh,
You know what I mean? That's just like on in the background. Like, oh, okay, you know, real American hero.
yeah. Makes sense.
But that's it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Just leave
But
with
Saved
a
by the
little
Bell
bit.
was something. Saved by the Bell was something I really ritually watched, bro. That was one of my
Yeah.
favorites. 90s life, bro.
90s life. Kelly Kapowski
For
life.
sure. Ah, winning life.
Yep.
One of the biggest crushes I've ever had. Love it.
I love. She was to me like my favorite movie with her in it was with Pauly Shore. I forgot that farm movie. You know what I'm talking about.
Son-in-law.
Yeah, Son-in-Law.
I love that. Fuck, I forgot about that movie, bro.
Yeah,
I gotta play that on here, bro. Oh, that's one of my favorite movies.
I know that was a good one.
That's right. She was in that, dude. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That was a really good part too that she played.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. But yeah,
For me though, Patrick Muldoon, since he did pass away today, R.I.P. to him. I'm gonna go with my favorite show, which is Melrose Place. I've seen that whole show. I really liked it, and he was in it. He was like a villain kind of dude, but yeah, cool dude. Definitely enjoyed that show. And then as far as underrated, I'm gonna actually go with Starship Troopers because it's a good movie. It's not a movie that a lot of people probably would have seen though, just because it was kind of like, I don't know, I guess like, you know, like bugs, like they were killing like big ass bugs and roaches and stuff. So I don't know, man. I don't know if it was like the most popular movie that people seen and underrated, but it's a good movie. Nevertheless, it was a good movie. And also in that movie, he stole the other chick from the other dude. So yeah,
he's supposed to.
that's
his job.
Works. Yeah, that's his job.
Yeah, it was his job.
Steal the woman.
That's what he's supposed to do, bro.
Yep. So yeah, that is my favorite or my underrated, and that's Starship Troopers, and that is Patrick Muldoon movies. We did his stuff just to honor him and his name. R.I.P. to him for passing away, heart attack the other day.
Yeah, man.
All right, before we move on to our next segment, I just want to give you guys a big shout out. Thank you so much all for being here. You know, we couldn't do the show without you, so we really appreciate you guys. Much love, much respect. And we always trying to give you guys new things. Jay is going to go live with Chef of Jeff pretty soon here. He's getting everything set up to do that. So we're gonna keep it going. Going to give you better and better and get better and better because that's what we're here to do for you guys and give you this alpha content that we do. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so that we can give you this. You know, we can keep providing this content for you. And we do this just from the bottom of our hearts. We're just doing it on our own time. Like we don't. We're just really trying to, be there for you guys. So much love. A replay gang. We see you as well. Thank you always for your comments and for watching afterwards and stuff. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Now let's move on and get into our crypto news. Let's see what's going down in crypto today. Currently, for the big three, we got Bitcoin sitting at 75,540. It is up 1.34%. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 2,305. It is up 1.5%. And at number 4, XRP, sitting at $1.42. It is up 0.87%. As far as your support and resistance, Bitcoin, your support currently at 73,500. Your resistance is at 77,000. Ethereum, your support is at 2,200 and your resistance is at 2,400. XRP, your support is at $1.35. Your resistance is at $1.48. Let's just give you guys a quick recap of what's happening with the big three. Bitcoin, you pulled back slightly from recent highs and you are now stabilizing in the mid 75K range. Momentum is still bullish overall, but short-term price actions suggest consolidation. So be careful. It might be cooling off like we called it last week. Ethereum, you are cooling off after your recent push, holding above the 23K level. Still in an uptrend, but momentum has slowed compared to earlier in the week. And XRP, you continue in a steady climb with moderate gains, not explosive, but showing consistent strength, suggesting ongoing accumulation, maybe just for another couple of days. And then once everything starts reversing, XRP will catch up. XRP is kind of the one that just trails behind, and the moves that are happening from XRP happen a little bit afterwards. As far as your fear and greed index, we are at that 55 and neutral. So we're right on the cusp of greed. I don't know if we're going to get into the greed because it looks like things are cooling down. But nevertheless, that's where we're at, 55. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 2.54 trillion. It is up 1.32%. Your top 5 trending coins for today. Number 1 is Bitcoin. Number 2 is Aave Ethereum, and that one is up 1.14. Number 3, Open Campus. That one is up 50.13. Number 4, CHZ. That one is up 5.16. And number 5 is Ethereum. Let's move on and get into your guys' top 5 gainers and top 5 losers for today. So your number 1 top gainer, Layer X. That one is up 330%. Number 2, Coinbase Coin, and that one is up 307%. Number 3, Robinhood is up 306%. Number 4, Labubu, that one is up 305%. And number 5, Coinstock, that one is up 275%. As far as your top 5 losers, number 1 is Beer. Beer is down 99.74. Number 2, Gold Pump Meme, that one is down 98.98. Number 3, we have PI Trump. That one is down 95.63. Number 4, we have Smog. That one is down 94.43. And number 5, we have Trump Mob. That one is down 93.25%. All right, guys, that is your crypto news. And yeah, let's move on and get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. So this is going to be for April 21st, 2026. Starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. So let's get into it, Aries. Tomorrow, you may reach a sense of closure or achievement. Something is coming full circle, allowing you to move forward with clarity. This is a moment to acknowledge your progress and prepare for a new phase. You are stepping into a new cycle, and how you close this chapter will define what comes next. Taurus, you are being guided to trust your inner voice rather than external opinions. Not everything needs to be shared or acted upon immediately. Your intuition holds answers that logic cannot provide right now. Pay attention to subtle signs and feelings. They are more accurate than they seem. Gemini, you may feel more alert and mentally active. This is a good day to observe, learn, and gather information. Avoid rushing into conclusions. Understanding will come through patience. Ask questions, but also take time to truly absorb what you discover. Cancer, this is a productive day where your efforts can bring visible results. Stay committed and disciplined. Consistency today will strengthen your long-term stability. Even small improvements in your work will have a lasting impact. Then we got J sign, Leo. A new opportunity or idea may present itself, especially related to work or growth. Stay open and willing to learn. Small beginnings tomorrow can lead to something meaningful. Do not underestimate what starts small. It has the potential to grow steadily. Then we got our Virgo. You may feel more sensitive and open emotionally. This is a good time to express your feelings or explore new emotional experiences. Allow yourself to feel without overanalyzing everything. Embracing vulnerability today will help you connect more deeply with yourself and others. Libra. You may think about the past or reconnect with someone familiar. While this can bring comfort, avoid getting stuck in old patterns. Balance nostalgia with present awareness. Use past experiences as lessons, not as a place to remain emotionally attached. And then we got our Scorpio. You may feel emotionally satisfied or content. This is a good day to appreciate what you have achieved. Gratitude will attract even more positive experiences. Allow yourself to enjoy this moment without immediately chasing the next goal. Then we got Sagittarius. Giving and receiving will be highlighted. Whether it's help, support, or resources, balance is key. What you give today will return to you in some form. Stay open to receiving as much as you are willing to give. Capricorn. You may feel a sense of lack or insecurity, especially in practical matters. This phase is temporary. Focus on what is still available to you rather than what is missing. Support may be closer than you think. Be open to seeking or accepting it. And then we got our Aquaries. You may feel stuck between choices. Avoid delaying decisions out of fear. Clarity will come when you face the situation honestly. Trust yourself enough to make a choice, even if it doesn't feel perfect. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. You may focus on long-term stability, family, or financial security. This is a good time to think about your future. Your decisions today can build lasting foundations. Think beyond immediate gains and consider what truly creates long-term fulfillment. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow. That's going to be for April 21st, 2026. We like to do that to help guide you along your path every day. And now let's move on, guys, and get into our conspiracy of the night. So tonight, I want to talk about a man with a mission. He was a scientist, but not in a traditional sense. He was more of an innovator and an inventor than he was a scientist, but because of his work, he basically got